Revelation. Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell, say he that hath the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash. The water Yahbashim Yahushua for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word in sincerity and truth, and being faith-based, and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lifting up the host of elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and heathens, rightfully so. That's a lot. Under the weather. Our apostles already been talking about the mark of the beast, preparing us spiritually for what is to come. See, this is global. The whole earth is shut down, and only the Edomites can do that. All right, they could call something, and nothing could be open, which is spiritual because Job chapter 9 verse 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. You cover the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right, we know who he is. It's the Gates, the Trumps, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, DuPont, Gettys. They're all out there. All right. This thing that they about to push is the final attempt to put you back in slavery. And the microchip is before the missiles. They have to be something's gonna trigger something off. Because this year of prophecy, it was so much happening that it was like, wow, who would expect all these things to happen so fast? It was prophecy after prophecy. And I say cover up top of cover ups. Because they kept, every time one thing happened, they had to cover up something else. Because that's what they are. They're slanderers. They don't want you to have something, they'll kill you. Or they don't want you to tell nothing, they'll kill you. Well, through the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai, everything is appointed to Yahweh Shemel Shai. So and that's what's happening right now. They're getting prepared to implement this RFID chip. Remember, they was having chip parties. People were showing their family. They remember the Jacob family. They put the RFID chip in their hand. Now Bill Gates is talking about the only way you know if you had took the vaccination if you got a certificate of something. So, and he's in charge of this coronavirus. He got the patent. So everything is happening for a reason. And I brought this out. More things will be revealed before this year's up. They show their true colors. They show their horns. It's a lot. You know? All right. Read this verse again. Um, Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he causeth all both small and great. All right. That's the great people, the celebrities, the rich, small people, poor, middle class, rich and poor, free and bond. Because these things, this RFID chip is, like I said, it's the attempt to 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 get a hold on you again. The Social Security and birth certificate is not working no more. They can't find you. You know, you can leave the country. So they have to attack the whole planet. Right? Right. Rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Because people that's like with deficiencies, like they can't move their body parts, they're gonna put this in their forehead. You know, you know these things. This mark, this RFID chip, is not what you're supposed to have. The Lord didn't tell you to take a mark, take a RFID chip, so you can be connected to Esau. He hates Esau, right? So like him, and that no man might buy or sell. They go to key point right there. Buy or sell. So if you're trying to so like if you're trying to get something in the store and you ain't got no money, and you ain't got that RFID chip, you're gonna starve. So if you take the mark of the beast, RFID chip, you're gonna be put to death by the Lord. By the Lord. Yeah, that's the next stage. Because like the description I'm gonna get after this, it tells you those that receive the image, I mean the mark, it's gonna be putting that it's gonna be putting that lake of fire. That lake of fire is what the missiles hit America and everywhere else, but mainly America. The whole soil of America is gonna be destroyed, and that's scripture, right? That no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right. That's and how you gonna? It makes so much sense that because now they talk about the coronavirus is on the money. It's slowly being implemented. They're doing everything else to make the scare tactic so they can scare you to taking that chip. You know? It's a lot. Um, it's a lot. Because these people destroyed our earth, and the Lord is gonna pay them back for this. Everything is messed up now. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm assuming Shah is coming back to destroy it. He gonna put everyone in subjection. He's gonna get his whole full elect out of here, and those that's left on the earth is gonna be put in subjection. And we sure that it has to be sure that some of our nation, some of our brothers is gonna be down here. That's not gonna be right in their right mind. So we gotta make them repent or put them to death. We're gonna judge them because they're gonna think they're something else. Because this place is ruined. They're doing anything and everything to how you say to implement their agenda. It's all about their agenda. It doesn't work unless they getting some type of revenue off of it. How does that say? It says when blood in the street is money to be made. So there's always an agenda when it comes to Esau. But his agenda is not over. Yahweh Shem Shah's. Revelation chapter 11 verse 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, in the time of the dead, that they should be judged. Right? The other nations too, they're gonna all be judged. Right along with Esau. For their participation in this, for keeping the Lord's people down. Because the 1/3 is gonna bring back the 2/3. But before the 2/3 get brought back, they gotta get hit with those missiles. You know, they gotta be judged on this side. Then they come back as babies through the loins of the righteous men. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come. In the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldst give a reward unto thy servants. That's like that reward is coming, because we patiently waiting for this. We're waiting patiently, because we're not gonna make no moves. A reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and to them that fear thy name, small and great, and should have destroyed them which destroyed the earth. Like I said, the earth was given into the hands of the wicked to show you what you shouldn't be doing with the earth. That's what's happening. All these things that's happening on the earth. This is what the Lord didn't want to happen. That's what he didn't want you to do. But it was a lesson learned. Now we're gonna do this gloriously, boldly. We're gonna be boasting with this when we get the earth back. We're gonna show you how to rule in righteousness. All right? Slide here. I'm just thinking about this because one of the apostles has been talking about this since the first day since I ever heard it. You know, you hear things when you heard things before I got in the truth, but I still didn't have no understanding until it was broken down to me. How it was broken down to me, and it makes so much sense. You know. Mm-hmm. Slovakia. The Lord's gonna destroy you. Gonna destroy this place. How about the Zah? Make it out of here. Just do the spirit out by Shemel Shah. You know, like I said before, it's gonna be in the order. All 5D is gonna be implemented. All right. World War III missiles. chariots. We out of here. Alright? I brought this out. So why do you about Shimon shot? Right? Doesn't make so much sense. Because we as a nation is jacked up. All types of infirmities, you know, body breaking down. None of the food that we eat is good for us. You know? Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast, NATO, and his image, right? his Roman Catholic ways, and receive his mark, which the RFID chip, in his forehead or in his hand, right hand, left hand, butt cheek, head, wherever. The same should drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstones. That's at 200 million missiles. In the presence of the holy angel and in the presence of the Lamb that's coming. All right? We're gonna look it down from the chariots. We're gonna see the we got a front row seat to see the damn Edomites and the rest of the nations and the 2/3 being burnt up in America and everywhere else. We're gonna drop to our knees and pray to the Lord. There you got us about here. You know? So the chip is before World War III and the nuclear missiles. It's something got to trigger everything off. Because Trump just look like everybody gonna turn against his ass. They're gonna say they don't want nothing to do with you anymore. We want your blood. And what proves that? Look at this verse right here. This is 17. All right. Because the EU, the NATO, and Russia and everybody else is going to turn against America. That's what the scripture says. All right, so we're going to end it with this one. All right, Revelation chapter 17, verse 15. And he said unto me, the water which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are people and multitude and nations and tongues. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore. All right. All right, that's the 10 common markets. What you talking about? They're trying to have more in it. I can't remember the numbers, but it's really supposed to be the 7 heads and 10 horns, but they added other nations to try to upset the prophecy. So they're trying to hide behind other nations. But the Lord know who you are. The 10 toes, the iron and clay. All right? And the 10 horns which thou sawest, thou sawest on the beast, these shall hate the whore. and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh. That's the missiles. They're gonna be shooting a lot of missiles over here. And you know Trump. I mean, Putin ready. Just a matter of time. We need certain things to happen. Things is happening so fast that when the real things start kicking off, when they that collapses dollar, you know, when they keep giving out all this money, it's gonna cause hyperinflation. And shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. For God had put in their hearts to fulfill his will, Yahweh Shah's will, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast. That's right. Because all these nations, they want to get under NATO. But now NATO is how you say, Trump is fucking up that. And give their kingdom unto the beast. And the words of God should be fulfilled. Everything to be fulfilled through this. And the woman which thou sawest is the great city, which reigneth over the kings of the earth. That's America. Right? She ain't pretty no more. She's a whore. Because she fornicate with everybody. So a lot of things is going to happen. And it's going to lead up to this place being destroyed. Alright? So, with that, all prayers and honor and glory go to Yahweh Shem Shah, Hashem Kakodash, Dwari Yahweh Shem Shah, for giving us the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Akim. Shalom.